Hello everyone! Cambodia is one of the lowest cost of living countries in the world, but is it right for you? In today's video, friends, we'll dive into the top reasons why people choose the Kingdom of Wonder as their living and retiring abroad destination. So my wife and I have visited over 10 countries and love sharing personal finance tips, but also ways to live and or retire cheap overseas. As always, if you find today's video insightful or of some use to you, please drop a like and click the subscribe button to stay connected and see more fresh content to come soon. Okay, awesome. First up, let's talk more about Cambodia, otherwise known as the Kingdom of Wonder. Geographically speaking, it's perfectly located in the heart of Southeast Asia. Surrounding countries include Thailand to the west and northwest, Laos is to the northeast, and Vietnam is on the east and southeast part of Cambodia. The official language of Cambodia is Khmer, but we were able to communicate quite well in English during our stay. More to come on this topic later. Many people from around the world are drawn to Cambodia for its rich culture and stunning archaeological sites. If you didn't know already, the world's largest religious monument and temple complex, called Angkor Wat, is located in Siem Reap, Cambodia. I was blown away by the intricate designs and the architecture. Angkor Wat was also designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1992. This is just one example of the many places and things you can see and do during your stay. Another wonderful aspect of living in Cambodia is that you get to enjoy a tropical climate. The warm temperatures are year-round and range from 70 to 95 degrees depending on where you live. We definitely love taking in the sunny and warm weather. Plus, it was just so green and beautiful. Three popular retirement cities include Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia, Siem Reap, which is home to the famous Angkor Wat I mentioned previously, and Sihanoukville, the perfect place for those wanting a laid-back and relaxed coastal lifestyle with pristine beaches. By the way, each of these three cities do have an international airport. Alright friends, let's jump into the topic of low cost of living. One of, if not the biggest reason for why many people move to Cambodia is because they can enjoy a very low cost of living while maintaining a comfortable and high standard of living, which basically means that your buying power and quality of life both increase. Think about it, because of the cheap food costs, you can eat out frequently or easily order food delivery when not wanting to go out, have a very comfortable living space, etc. Now looking at monthly costs, many people get by on a very low amount, but it will ultimately come down to your location, size of living space, and your individual spending preferences. A modest monthly budget for one person could be around $1,000 US, but there are certainly people there living on less. To live a more comfortable lifestyle with more room for spending in a major city, a monthly budget could be around $1,200 to $1,500 for one person. As for rental prices in Cambodia, if you're in a city center, you could be spending anywhere from $250 to $750. Keep in mind this is an average range, and for outside of urban city center areas, the prices could drop as low as $165 to $300 US. It's very affordable, especially compared to where I'm at in the USA, where the average rent for an apartment is $1,700 a month. Now for some quick examples of how much things could cost you. Again, it will depend on where you're at too. We noticed that a massage could range from just $3 to $8 US. Drinks for $1 to $2. A large water at the convenience store just 60 cents. Candy bars and toothpaste $1 each. Oreos for just 90 cents. We could get food outside of the big touristy areas for just $1 to $3 per meal. Just be careful in those busy tourist areas like Pub Street, where prices can really go up even into the $10 to $20 range per meal, or even higher. But you can definitely eat for cheap and have delicious food in Cambodia. More to come soon on the topic of food. Other ways to save money is by shopping at grocery stores such as Lucky Mart or Bayon City Mart, which also offer a larger variety of items compared to a convenience store. Something very interesting about spending money in Cambodia is that they use two different currencies on a daily basis. There's a local money called the Cambodian riel and also the US dollar. Remember that people in Cambodia are very particular when using USD and typically will only accept bills that are in really good condition, that don't look old or have rips or tears. So this is something just to keep in mind, and make sure when exchanging money to US dollars to only accept crisp, good bills, because those are the best for buying things in Cambodia. Up next, we have the super friendly people and rich culture. I must say that that the Cambodian people are some of the nicest and happiest people I've ever met. I was always greeted with a smile. It seemed like they were always smiling, which made me smile too. You'll quickly find that the Cambodian people are kind and polite. A common respectful gesture is to bow with 2 hands. The local Khmer people make up 95% of the population, and the major religion is Buddhism, which values things such as humility, respect, and loyalty to family. As for the communication aspect, I found that many of the locals speak English quite well, especially, I must add, in the tourist areas. They were always very upbeat and funny too, so I would say overall that many people can communicate okay in English, with some that are very fluent, so we had some really good conversations. Be aware though that outside of major cities such as rural areas or outside touristy areas, English may be less widely spoken or not spoken entirely. So if you do plan to stay in a major city, it shouldn't be too much of a problem getting by with English. Although it wouldn't hurt to pick up some of the Khmer language, the locals would love it. On to the diverse and delicious food. There really is a nice balance of flavors in Cambodian food, ranging from sweet to salt, sour, and bitter. The national dish is the flavorful amok, or coconut fish curry. It's a must try with its mousse-like texture that melts in the mouth. Another popular dish, which I absolutely loved, was the luk lok, or Cambodian stir fry. You can choose which protein you'd like, and it's often prepared on a bed of lettuce leaves and topped with additional veggies. A popular sweet item is the palm cake, often referred to as namakor. It's a traditional Khmer dessert which is made with ripe palm fruit, coconut milk, rice flour, then steamed in banana leaves. It's a soft and naturally sweet treat. If you are worried about the new flavors or cuisine, just keep in mind that there are many Western options ranging from pasta to pizza and burgers too. That can surely help you during the adjustment phase, if needed. And I had some of the best Indian food I'd ever experienced in Siem Reap, close to Pub Street. My wife and I also enjoyed the Korean food too. Now, for my honest opinion, Cambodian food isn't bad at all, but I still lean towards the food we had in Thailand, Vietnam, and Malaysia a bit more. A nice addition to living in Cambodia is that you can enjoy cheap food delivery. 2 popular options include ordering food through the Food Panda or Inham24. They can deliver groceries too, which is pretty neat. Okay, let's talk about the easy to obtain and renew ER visa. This has got to be one of the biggest reasons to live and retire in Cambodia. The easy, and I must add, low cost visa requirements. On this channel, I've shared about retirement visa options for the Philippines, Malaysia, and Thailand so far. And the visa requirements and costs for these just can't beat what we have in Cambodia. Remember that visa rules and regulations do tend to change with time, so the information from this video is as of today. I'll try to stay on top of things with updates and provide those to you in future videos. So you'll first want to arrive in Cambodia with an e-visa or ordinary visa, which is $35 and is valid for 30 days. The next step is to talk with a travel agency to apply for an extension for 1, 3, 6, or 12 months. And I should add here that for the ER visa type, which is for individuals over the age of 55, you can apply for either the 6-month or the 12-month extension. But I mean, why not just choose the 12-month extension option because it's longer? It costs about $300 for the extension, and the wonderful thing is that you do not have to provide any supporting documents for things such as proof of offshore income, medical insurance, and so on. So yeah, pretty chill, right? And if you go and check out my other videos about the prices and costs for the Malaysia or Thailand retirement visa, you'll understand why the Cambodia visa option is so attractive. Okay, a bonus tip for y'all. Visit beforehand and save up an emergency fund. Although researching and seeing others' experiences in Cambodia is helpful when making a decision, I cannot highly recommend enough visiting the country first. I mean, you won't really know until you've spent some time yourself in the environment. Make sure to stay long enough too to get a feeling for everything and make sufficient preparations before making the move. One such preparation is to have an emergency savings or extra cash saved up. This is in addition to your retirement savings or the money you'll be spending each month on planned expenses. A good rule of thumb is to have 12 to 24 months of expenses saved up before retirement, because you never know when an unexpected expense may occur, such as getting medical treatment or needing to visit your home country for one reason or another. Having such an extra savings account provides both peace of mind and financial stability throughout the golden years of retirement. At the end of the day, Cambodia has so much to offer, and I wish you the very best planning and saving for retirement. For more finance and live and retire cheap abroad content, please click that subscribe button, and I will catch you next video.